At 74, he felt invisible, until one small change brought back the spark in his energy, his confidence, and his relationship. No pills, no pain, just a daily shift that changed everything. If you've ever felt like giving up, don't. Hit subscribe, like button, and let's talk about what's possible. Welcome to Better Life After Golden. Jubilee, the place we're thriving after. 60 isn't just possible, it's expected. Today, we're exploring the real life story of a 74-year-old man who went from feeling invisible and worn out to confident, energized, and fully alive in every sense of the word. And no, he didn't rely on expensive pills, risky surgeries, or miracle ads. He made a few powerful changes to his daily routine that reignited not just his intimacy, but his entire sense of self. If you're a man over 60 or love someone who is, this video could open a new chapter for you. Because what we're sharing isn't hype. It's simple, science-backed, and completely natural. So if you've ever thought, is this just part of getting old? Stick around. You're about to discover that aging doesn't have to mean decline. It can mean rising into your strongest, most vibrant chapter yet. Let's get started. Tip number 1. Blood flow is everything. At 68, he noticed the changes: slower mornings, lower energy, and moments of frustration he didn't talk about, even with his doctor. But by 74, everything had shifted, and it all started with one decision: to move every single day. Not with grueling workouts or gym memberships. Just simple, consistent movement like a 20-minute walk in the morning and lifting light weights in the living room a few times a week. Most people don't realize this, but healthy circulation is one of the most powerful drivers of vitality in men over 60. When blood flow is strong, it nourishes every system in your body, from your heart to your brain to your most intimate function. It supports hormone balance, stamina, mental clarity, and emotional well-being. He didn't just walk to get in shape. He walked to wake his body up, to fight stiffness, to lower blood pressure, and to feel alive again. And that walk turned into something more. After a few weeks, he noticed deeper sleep. His confidence rose. His mornings felt lighter. And yes, he noticed real, physical improvements where it mattered most. What's even more powerful? Studies show that moderate, consistent movement improves endothelial function, the ability of your blood vessels to expand and contract efficiently. That's critical for strong performance and a healthy heart. Add a few light strength sessions each week, and you're building muscle, boosting testosterone naturally, and protecting your joints, all without overdoing it. He didn't try to do everything at once. He didn't aim for perfection. He just stayed consistent. And over time, that movement became his medicine. It's not glamorous. It's not trendy, but it works. And for him, it wasn't just about health. It was about reclaiming his identity, his relationships, and his joy. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What's one way you like to stay active? Do you walk, stretch, dance, garden, or maybe something else? Share it in the comments below. You never know who you might inspire just by telling your story. Tip number 2. He quit these foods. At first, he didn't think food had anything to do with it. He figured slowing down was just a part of aging. But something inside him, maybe frustration, maybe hope, pushed him to look closer. That's when he made a bold decision. He cut out the usual suspects. No more sugary snacks. No more soda. No more deep-fried comfort food that left him sluggish and heavy. And within just a few weeks, he felt a shift. Not just in his waistline, but in his energy, his clarity, his mood, and surprisingly, his confidence behind closed doors. You see, certain foods are more than just bad for you. They interfere with your body's ability to produce hormones like testosterone, and they clog the very blood vessels that keep everything running smoothly, including the ones responsible for intimacy. High-sugar diets lead to insulin resistance, which lowers testosterone. Fried foods are often cooked in oils that promote inflammation, damaging the delicate lining of blood vessels. And over time, this silent damage adds up, causing fatigue, poor circulation, and lower drive. But here's the encouraging part. The body has an amazing ability to repair itself when given the chance. As soon as he swapped out the junk for real, whole foods like leafy greens, berries, nuts, olive oil, and lean proteins, his body responded. He didn't count calories. He didn't follow a trendy diet. He just started reading labels, choosing foods with fewer ingredients, and cooking more at home, one step at a time. And no, it wasn't easy at first. Cravings came. Old habits whispered. But he kept reminding himself why he started, to feel like himself again, to be fully present with the woman he loved, to look in the mirror and see strength, not decline. Within a month, he had more stamina throughout the day. He said he no longer needed naps just to make it to dinner. His mood was lighter, and at night, he felt the kind of confidence that money can't buy. This wasn't about giving things up. It was about gaining his life back, one meal at a time. What about you? Have you ever noticed how certain foods affect your energy or your focus? Have you made any changes to how you eat after 60? Let us know in the comments. We'd love to learn from your experience. And you might inspire someone else to take that first step. Tip number 3, the magic of morning sunlight. He never used to think much about sunlight. Like most of us, mornings were just the start of another day, coffee, maybe the news, then on with the routine. But after reading about the benefits of early light exposure, he tried something different. Each morning, before doing anything else, he sat outside, no phone, no distractions, just 10 quiet minutes in natural light. It didn't feel like much at first, but within a week, he noticed something, subtle but powerful. His mood was more stable, his sleep felt deeper, and gradually, he started waking up with a calm, grounded energy he hadn't felt in years. What most people don't realize is that morning sunlight is like a reset button for your hormones. It signals your brain to regulate your internal clock, your circadian rhythm, which plays a huge role in how well you sleep, how focused you feel, and even how your body produces testosterone. For older men especially, that's a game changer. As we age, our natural hormone levels begin to decline. But natural light, particularly within the first hour of waking, triggers the body to make more serotonin and dopamine, which influence everything from mood to motivation. And that same process also encourages healthy testosterone production. He didn't pair it with supplements or expensive gadgets, just the sun, a quiet chair, and a small moment of presence. That became his ritual. What's more, this simple habit helped him reconnect with himself. It gave him space to reflect, to breathe, and to appreciate the day before it rushed in. In his words, "I stopped chasing energy and started inviting it in." The impact? Subtle at first, but over time, undeniable. He slept better. He felt more emotionally balanced. His mornings felt brighter, literally and figuratively. And in the most personal areas of life, he felt renewed. This one shift didn't just change his mornings, it lifted his entire day. Now let me ask you, have you ever tried getting morning sunlight on purpose? Even just for a few minutes? How did it make you feel? Drop a comment below and share your experience. Or if it's new to you, let us know if you're willing to try it this week. Sometimes the smallest change makes the biggest difference. Tip number 4, stress kills desire. He didn't realize how much stress was running the show until it started running him into the ground. He wasn't in crisis. He wasn't yelling or overwhelmed, but he was tense. Every day, tense when he got out of bed, tense when the phone rang, tense when nothing even seemed wrong. And over time, that tension took a toll. His sleep got lighter, his energy dipped, and without even noticing it, desire faded into the background. Until one day, a friend suggested something odd: try meditating. At first, he laughed. Meditation? That sounded too new age, too slow. But 5 minutes didn't seem like much, so he gave it a shot. Just 5 minutes a day, sitting quietly, breathing slowly. No apps, no music, just silence and breath. At first, his mind wandered. He felt silly, but something told him to keep going. Within a week, he started sleeping more deeply. That fuzzy feeling in his head began to lift. And the surprising part? His body responded too. You'd be shocked how fast your body bounces back when stress goes down. Because chronic stress isn't just about feeling overwhelmed. It triggers a flood of cortisol, the stress hormone that disrupts everything from testosterone levels to blood flow to mental clarity. When cortisol stays high, the body can't relax enough to fall into deep sleep. It can't produce the right balance of sex hormones. It stays in survival mode, and intimacy simply doesn't thrive in survival mode. But when he made space for just 5 minutes of calm each day, something shifted. His nervous system got a break. His breath slowed. His thoughts softened. And in that stillness, his body got permission to heal. He said it felt like unlocking a door that had been closed for years. Not just physically, but emotionally. He felt more present with his partner, more grounded in his body, more available to experience connection, not out of pressure, but from genuine desire. It wasn't magic. It was biology, a quiet moment that allowed his system to reset and gave him back a part of himself he thought was gone for good. What about you? Have you ever tried something like meditation, prayer, or breath work to manage stress? Or are you open to trying it now? Even just for 5 minutes a day? Drop a comment below and let us know. Your story might be the one that helps someone else find their calm again. Tip number 5. The one habit he calls his secret weapon. Of all the changes he made, this one surprised him the most. Not because it was hard, but because it was so effective, and yet no one ever talked about it. Pelvic floor exercises. You've probably heard of Kegels, but maybe you thought they were just for women. He did too, until a quiet conversation with a physical therapist opened his eyes. The pelvic floor is a group of muscles that supports your bladder, bowels, and yes, your sexual function. As we age, these muscles weaken, often without us realizing it. And that can lead to a whole range of issues: lower control, weaker performance, and even a decline in confidence. But the good news? Like any muscle, these can be strengthened. And he did just that. Each day, he practiced a few simple contractions, squeezing, holding, and releasing. No equipment, no gym, just intention and consistency. It took a few days to get used to, and a couple of weeks to feel real results. But then, things began to shift. He described it as a new sense of control over his body, like something that had been slipping away was suddenly coming back. He said his posture improved. He felt stronger during movement. And privately, he felt more powerful, more reliable, and more alive. Science backs this up. Strengthening the pelvic floor has been shown to improve performance, stamina, and even recovery in men over 60. It helps with blood flow, nerve function, and overall muscle coordination. It's not something you'll hear in casual conversation, but maybe it should be. Because for him, this one daily habit became his secret weapon: quiet, simple, and deeply transformational. And it wasn't just the physical benefits. It was what those benefits gave him: confidence, pride, and the sense that he was still in charge of his own body. If you've never tried this, don't skip it. It might feel odd at first, but give it a few weeks, and you might be surprised at how much comes back. Now we'd love to hear from you. Have you ever heard of pelvic floor exercises for men? Have you tried them? Or is this brand new to you? Share your thoughts below. Even if you've never said it out loud, your comment might be exactly what another man needs to see to feel less alone and more empowered. At 74, he could have accepted the decline. Many do. He could have said, "That's just part of getting older." But instead, he chose something else: curiosity. He asked, what if there's more life to live? Not just more years, but more energy, more connection, more vitality. He didn't do anything extreme. He didn't chase shortcuts. He made small, consistent changes. A walk in the morning, a cleaner plate, 5 quiet minutes to breathe, a handful of exercises no one ever taught him growing up. And the result? He didn't just feel better. He felt like himself again. That version of you that still has dreams, still wants to be desired, still wants to wake up excited for the day. This isn't about chasing youth. It's about reclaiming your strength on your terms, at your pace, in a way that fits your life now. He once said, "The biggest change wasn't in my body, it was in my belief. I stopped assuming it was too late." And that's the heart of it. It's never too late to feel good again. Never too late to be close again. Never too late to live fully in your body, your relationships, and your purpose. If you take just one idea from this video, let it be this: you are not finished. Your best years aren't behind you. They're still unfolding, one healthy, hopeful choice at a time. Now it's your turn. What tip from today's video are you going to try first? Will it be the morning sunlight? A daily walk? Maybe even pelvic floor exercises? Drop a comment below. I read every one. And your story might just inspire someone else in this community who's ready to take the next step. If this video gave you hope or something new to try, give it a like. It helps more people find this message. And don't forget to subscribe to Better Life After Golden Jubilee for weekly videos on living stronger, longer, and more fully after 60. Your golden years aren't the end of the story, they're the start of something powerful. Let's live it together. Thanks for watching today, and see you in the next video.